Hey, what is up, Helldivers? Enforcer 5150 here, and yeah, they announced a new Warbond that is coming out on June 13th. Now, they're doing these a lot less, and they kind of mentioned that on Twitter, X, and I will go into that a little bit on here. I think I want to go through some of these Warbonds that we're getting coming on the 13th here, just in short here, and then we're going to go to their Twitter and talk more about different weapons and everything that we're actually getting. But anyway, if we look at weapons here, the Viper Commandos set really sell that fantasy of up close and personal. I don't want to sell the fantasy of it, but I was kind of hoping they would stick with the, staying in genre, in character, so to speak, but that's fine. But yeah, we have plenty of new weapons. We have new armor. We have the new Predator, the H9 Predator, which I am probably going to use because I definitely need a new handgun. I do like the one that I have. But anyway, going through some of the boosters and everything, like I said, I'm just going through this part so we can kind of take a look at the actual screens and stuff, and we're going to be looking at these in more detail. But anyway, here we go. They put out a 6-part post here where they go into the video. I'm not going to play the video because last time I did that, it got copy stricken, or well, they tried to, and then a month later they're like, oh no, it's fine. So I'm just going to play it without anything in the background. Well, Shalano will anyway. Anyway, moving on. The Viper Commandos Warbond highlights include the primary AR-23A Liberator, Carbine, high recoil, fast handling, and it kind of stops there. But secondary, the SG-22 Bushwacker triple barrel, and the sawed-off shotgun. Yes, deploy with 2 shotguns. So basically, they're making it so that we can actually have 2 shotguns at the same time now, which I don't think is probably the best choice. I mean, if you're gonna have a shotgun, it's just nice to have it as a secondary now, so that we can actually, go on to our primary weapon, whatever we're gonna be using, because people are still gonna use whatever primary weapon they want. I don't know if this Liberator Carbine is going to, take any steam away from, I'd say, like the sickle or or anything like that, because it has high recoil. And I mean, everybody gets unlimited ammo with the other one. They try to stop people from using it by turning down the energy on it, and people still use that. It's still the best weapon out there. Anyway, utility throwing knife, which everybody is talking about right now, and I see absolutely why. You call that a knife? This is a knife. In reality, I don't know how a knife is supposed to, get through a lot of the armor, heavy armor that we see, even the light armor, unless you have a perfect aim on it. I will try it. I'll tell you, I will try it, but I don't see it going that far. Anyway, armor, we have the PH9 Predator. I just talked about the light, and the PH202 Twigsnapper, the heavy armor. Both feature the new peak physique passive. So, I mean, we're not getting anything new as far as like actual armor. Everything is how it looks, and that part is kind of lackluster, and I think people are really wanting to see more of it, like more actual perks that we can get with our passives. Like, we're just getting the same old passives, and they just look different, which is cool in one way, but they need to start bumping it up and giving us more things. But anyway, experimental infusion booster. This stims will also boost movement speed and reduce damage taken for a short time. So that is something that is new, interesting, that we'll get some kind of new, just something new. But I don't know. I think a short booster with movement speed and reduced damage, I mean, you're just gonna have to take those when you need to. I don't see anybody wanting to actually, go down to the planet with that. I think you're gonna want, something a little bit better. Anyway, moving on. Additionally, the Viper Commandos Warbond adds our first step in customization with vehicle patterns. Customize your Hellpod or your Hellpod, Exosuits, and Pelican 1 via ship management. So that is the new thing that people should be kind of excited about. It doesn't even say it in that one. I don't know why I clicked on it, but they have the image here. So we can actually change this in our vehicle customization on our ship management next to the stratagems and everything that you get. And you can, change the way that it looks when you get it. So you don't get to actually fly it, but you can make a difference on how it looks, which is kind of cool. Anyway, it goes on here. It says, finally, we wanted to share that based on your feedback, we're changing our approach to Warbonds. Firstly, we are slowing the pace that we release Warbonds to allow a little more time to polish them. We'll confirm what that new time frame will be in the future. And if we're looking at the Warbonds in a bigger window here, one thing that will stand out to y'all is that we only got 2 armor sets compared to 3 that we normally would, which isn't a big deal. It really isn't. We're getting a few more just victory poses, and you're getting these patterns, as they call it. So we can get the Undergrowth Exosuit, so it should be a pattern for your Exosuit and everything. The Carbine and the Swashbuckler, it seems like they are limiting down how many things we're actually getting, and we have 2 capes in this one. We did not get the cape that he said that he was working on, which is where everybody downvoted and gave negative reviews. We haven't seen that one come out yet, which I still think they should put that one out. But yeah, the experimental infusion, we get 300 super credits and everything, and the throwing knife and Viper Command for player titles. So you can just buy a title instead of actually leveling up to it maybe now. I don't know. I think that would be more of a mistake, just giving us a title you can buy. But that's fine. Either way, this is good to have, that they are slowing it down a little bit. But when they put them out, they need to add as much as possible. I do agree with they are putting them out too often, but that isn't the problem. I think the problem is we need to have more in these these Hellbonds. Just basically, we just need more and not more frequently. So like the time frame isn't the problem. The problem is the amount of content that you're getting for these. So you want players to be able to use it for a month or 2 or more. I'd say like 2 to 3 months, but we'll see. Maybe I am wrong there, and people want just to have them spread out in the same amount. But I think right now Helldivers player base is going down a bit, and you'll notice that I've had to start going with some Call of Duties because it's harder and harder to get into a game on off hours. So I really hope they start putting together more incentives, because we've lost almost 200 countries that will no longer ever play Helldivers again because of PlayStation's debacle. Anyway, yeah. I'm excited to get this one. I hope it will be decent, and I'm hoping that the Liberator Carbine is going to be my go-to, because that will be amazing to get a new primary weapon. Anyway, that is all we're gonna do for this video today. Make sure you hit that like button. Definitely subscribe if you're new to the channel. Y'all take care and happy gaming.